can't talk to you. There's no way I'm able to, but, you know, if you hear this, you know what I'm saying, I just hope you're good and you're straight. I love you. For real.
I told you what it was. My mind is where my mind is. You don't know what it was. Where my mind is. Never mind it. I'm sorry, my heart is numb. Your father left you, that's what it was. Late nights you're healing, and so was I. A father's love, where is he? Didn't wanna leave, but I left, oh. I've been in between at like 3 goals. Grinding every day, then I reload. I'm not tryna lead you astray, so I'm fine. I won't fall in love with no attachments. I can't get attached, cause I be lacking. I swear I be lacking. That's why I'm alone. Nobody knows when. Through the day, my heart is frozen. Every day, my vibe is roller coasting. Heal, I meditate, but still can't seem to open. And she probably thinks I'll end up alone. Cause I don't have any outer space. Love is a blessing, but I can't do attachments. Cause I get attachment, then that's when I'm back in. I be going crazy, I've been snapping lately. I had to block you, your friends probably think I'm crazy. I don't know why, baby, I don't know why lately. Drive around emotion, cause I'll get lost drowning in emotion. I'm hoping I can open. Okay, I'm open. Wait, I'm not open. Can't do attachments. Trust what I'm lacking. Leave, I'm back in. It can't be lacking. Can't catch me lacking. I don't trust them. I don't trust you. I love you, but I can't trust you. That's my attitude. Cause they would take advantage of her love.
Last night lit a flame, too good to explain. Took my heart back from out the grave. Promise one thing, baby, just don't ever change us. All these nights gonna save us. I was used to the pain, that was till you showed me the way. Now I gotta repay the favor. I was lost, almost ran out of patience, but it's even better now I had to wait. So tonight, you take control, take my life and make it yours. If I slide, don't let me go. Couple nights off, don't need them. Fucking off seasons. Yeah, you just need to know I don't trust nobody else. When I met you, I could tell I ain't better by myself. Yeah, you just need to know I'll never love nobody else. You're the best I ever felt. I ain't better by myself. Drugs that I try, yeah. Flip the script on my soul and my mind, yeah. Make me wonder what things will be like, yeah.
Valor shoots. Valor goal!
Out Arshavin this time. Does it? Oh, Collox, it's a triple. Plays it across the border. What a slide down in his sick finish. Bobby shoots, he scores!
Hello, 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 hello. Wow, I can't believe that I'm back into this business of streaming. I thought for sure at some point my career was gonna have to end, but we're still here, we're still going strong. Luckily, Ariane is still able to sponsor us, so I'm not gonna be fired just yet. We seem to have a lot more staff ongoing now for the streaming, so this is always good to have, you know. Anyways, welcome everyone watching. I'm sure you've probably already realized that. I mean, we're here on short notice. we're here on short notice because there were a few issues with starting the stream, but we're back in business, baby. And you still out here, yes, lad, yes, miss, of course. As long as you're still in the business, I'm for sure gonna be the business as well, my guy. You gotta keep the streams interesting every single time, you know. In any case, Jesus, my voice is. I'm gonna need some water real quick. But today we have Aristocracy against the Black 8's. Wow. Let me just tell you real quick. It's been a while since I've commentated. It's a little bit, how do I say this? It's weird. It's weird to get back into it because I haven't done it in such a long time. So it's gonna take some time to get used to, by the way. And also, real quick, if you guys have realized a new next gen logo, I'm not sure what to think about it, to be honest. It looks a bit similar to another team's logo, but we don't judge. It looks pretty decent. Although some of us might say they prefer the old logo, but yeah, that's a new next gen logo for those who haven't seen it yet. We don't have much time left, by the way. Your voice like you're playing in this game in 1980. Well, I mean, the game basically comes from 1980, my guy. That's how old this game is. So you wouldn't be so far away from it if you guessed it. Any case, we have 30 seconds left before the match. Let me get straight into the lineup. So for Aristocracy, we have Cheesy Chips as their goalkeeper, and we almost have a full English back line, but we have Alan Johnson's Beamer and Rebers as the two Englishmen in the back, and alongside them runs Explo. In midfield is Edouard, who forgot to change his name, but I know who he is. Then in attack we have Skewer, Clipsy and Fig. A really solid lineup until we look at the Black 8's. Then we have Maxim in goals, who's made a transfer from RT, I think. Then we have Fetus, Hack, and Martinelli in defense. Denne in centre mid, and Click, Curve, and Ziltix. So it seems to me like it's a full Turkish attack right here. And that's pretty much it for the lineups. Let's get straight into this match. The fans are waiting for it, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. Mana in. Yeah, I agree, to be honest. Mana in. I don't think he was able to put himself as available because he forgot, but I hope he gets a bit of game time in the tournament, since I did hear it was loans from Benjamin City, so I do wish him the best, of course, in his career. Anyways, Rebers now tries to go for a quick crossing. What's happened here already? There's a goal. What is Maxim doing? What just happened? I'll leave it up to the audience. Banger or flop? Rebers already puts Aristocracy ahead. By the way, I have no idea why the logos and the kits are all messed up. I think that's a server-sided thing, and I forgot to change the kits. It's nothing to do with me, by the way. The kits should work just fine for me. But it's just the server probably put in the wrong kits, so no one really bothered to change it. But anyways, it's 1-0 for Aristocracy already in such an unconventional fashion. Maxim clearly forgot to spit on his gloves, because now the Black 8's find themselves behind And I think Maxim's going to be hitting himself for that one. Now then, here comes Ziltix up against Rebers, and Skura has to run back. Ziltix does beat him, has Skura trading back behind him. Passes towards Kleek, and who's had just a bit too big of a touch there. Couldn't get it past the final defender there. Klipsi now up against Martinelli. Up against 3 defenders now. Plays it back. It's a bit of a scuffed pass towards Explo. But falls back to the goalkeeper, who plays it calmly towards Alan Johnson. Should I just call him Alan Johnson? I'm not bothered to say his entire name, to be honest. In comes Skura. Up in midfield, he likes to take his time now, knowing that his team is ahead. He has no reason to push things right now. And, well, they wouldn't really have to, would they? I think right now, Black 8's really had to start pressing already, because a very unfortunate goal there for Maxim to concede. Well, it puts him ahead in any case. In comes Edouard now, and Klipsi runs free on the wing. Martinelli not willing to commit just yet, but now comes Klipsi on the wing, crosses towards Fick, and it's just a little bit higher. Yeah, actually MTZ, yeah, you can change the kits at the next ball out. That's completely fine, but it depends on the teams, of course. But seems like Edouard is okay with it, so if the teams are okay with it, I'm more than okay with it as well. Will we see a Rebrov hat-trick? I absolutely agree. Yeah, we will. Probably. Oh god. Jesus just made a mistake here! And it's... well, almost goes in. And he makes up for it with a save. But he plays it straight towards the feet of Ziltix. And now there's a corner kick for the Black 8's. What can happen here? Perhaps it's... oof! It's headed straight in. Straight in towards the hands of Cheesy Chips. And he's been a bit fortunate right now. On 2 different occasions, the ball's been headed straight into his hands, and in the first chance, well, he was a bit fortunate that he was not too far away from his line. Now the Rebels with a good tackle. Denne, the veteran, comes out, trumps against Edouard. Now comes Curve up against 2 defenders. Fick having to drop back. Edouard eventually capitalizes with a poor pass, but then he misses the ball completely himself. Curve now has to find somebody. Has the defender to pass to, but looks to confide a bit more in Denne. Now comes Skura up against 2 defenders. Great play there towards Edouard. Now he's up against the entire back line, actually, of the Black 8's. I don't think they want to play too much offensive football. The game style has really changed recently. I think a lot more teams are starting to play defensive. You can see the Black 8 as well. Now comes Fick. Still Fick can finish it off here, and it's 2-0. Well, Fick, who came on loan from Sloths, rumors suggest that it was because of team space and team congestion, wanted to make space for better players. That's the rumor anyways. He's just put his side 2 goals up ahead. And that's a fantastic finish there. Maxim had absolutely no answer for that one. The goal was so good the kids flew right off. They had to change them, you know. Now then. Well, it's 2-0 for Aristocracy, and honestly I think, in my opinion, it was a bit to be expected. They have a solid lineup and a fantastic teamwork. And now again comes Klipsi on the attack. Could give them a 3rd chance here. And it's another one! Oh, Maxim. It's a day to forget for the goalkeeper. I think he's conceded 3 goals in under 20 minutes, and that's just not something you want to see from your goalkeeper there, for any team really, and also for yourself. That's very unfortunate there. I think he's set the mood for the game already by the first mistake, and now he's conceded 3 goals. It's a very sad story at this point. In comes Curve up against Explo. He's looking to salvage something for his team. Could go for the cross in now. Backstick towards Ziltix! 8's with an immediate answer there. And they're right back into this match. Unbelievable counter-attacking football there. Straight off the kickoff there. They just dispossess Aristocracy. Just for a little bit though, but it was enough to bring them into a good attacking curve there. Just waste enough time. But hold up a second, now comes Skura. And now Clips up against Martinelli, who's been giving him all sorts of nightmares today. Chooses to play conservatively this time. And now comes Edouard. Up against... Now it's Fick. Go for the shot here! Off the post! Maxim, again, very slow to react to the trajectory of that ball. It's a very tricky shot to give it to him. To be very fair to Maxim, it's a very difficult shot to get used to. Now comes Explo from his fullback position. Can go for a solo run here. Explo can go for the shot! Oh, it goes barely just wide up the post. An Explo there with an explosive run, I must say, from his position. Yes, Fick is an Aristocracy. He's on loan actually from Sloths. Oh, there's your answer. In comes Edouard now. It's a good cross in! And oh god, goodness me, these things happen so quickly. I mean, these things, like I said, in 2 seconds, you know, you already see a cross in less than a second, you know, it's already a goal. It's really hard to commentate these things. Holy crap, I forgot how tough this job was. It's a good thing I donated to the game now. Get the Unreal Engine development going. We want to see something new as well as the audience. But we love this game equally. And yeah, it's 4-1 now. A nightmare for the Black 8s. But now could be a cross in. And it's cleared away. And Fick plays it off to Skura, who has enough time for the ball to... for the play to be a bit more calmed down now. And you can see the composure now of Aristocracy. They have well put their worries away. And they don't really have much to worry about right now. Because they're 3 goals ahead. They can take their time right now. But seems like they're actually enjoying the game a bit more. Comes Clipsy now, tries to drag it back, and Ziltix has to come back to defend because Clipsy has been giving Martinelli all sorts of nightmares all game long. And it's a failed attempt at a crossfield ball there. Honestly, Bolgar, at this point, now we get Mane in as well. I don't think they have much to lose right now. It's not like Mane is a bad change anyways, but for the sake of game time, you know, might be a good thing to get him in, you know. Rebers plays it towards Clipsy. Edouard with plenty of space has to look for Skura there, who could be through on goal. In comes Skura and he tries to play it towards Fig, but he can go by himself now. Needs a bit of time to figure out where to go. Clipsy could go for the crossing towards Fig, and it's just a bit... A tiny bit over the head of him. I'm not going to say too far because, well, sometimes you never know what's going to happen with the hitboxes of headers nowadays in this game. I'm talking about you, Bolgar. You can literally get to every single header in this game somehow. I came to see some great saves where those are. Chris, honestly, it's been anything but. I mean, there was a fantastic save from the Aristocracy goalkeeper, but it kind of came from his own mistake. So it's up to you to judge that one. RT 1-1 BSU. Wow, BSU again, a solid team. They have Dono on attack, always a good striker to have. So I expect him to do really well up against the Div 2 defense, especially. Now then, Curve. Aristocracy are all heading back now towards their defensive line. Curve plays it towards Denner now, who's up against 2, and he just cannot find an answer to get past the compact Aristocracy back line. Edouard now plays a through ball towards Fick. This is a fantastic ball actually, because Fick is 1-on-1 now, and he has a good chance of beating his opposite number. In comes Fick now, shooting. This is 5. Good save from Maxim, and this time Well, you were looking for a good save, Chris, and I think Maxim this time has delivered. And I think he's just starting to get back into the game now. He's been having a nightmare so far, but a good save to make up for it. Clipsy now gets past 2 defenders, can finish it now. Oh, what's he done? He's kicked dirt. He's absolutely put his laces through the dirt there, and he's missed the ball completely. Oh, goodness me. Well, the Black 8's are looking for a quick counter, but Explo just cannot get anything past them. And now comes Denner on a counter attack. Curve now for the cross in. Has 3 defenders to look out for, but eventually the ball gets cleared away. In comes Curve again. Crosses in towards Cleek, and it's a good save this time from Cheesy Chips. Keeps himself composed to catch the ball. But Aristocracy, giving themselves all sorts of trouble now. Denner for the long cross in, maybe towards Cleek. No! Oh, goodness me. Hello? What game is this? What are we watching? They're back into it. They're back into the game already. It's 4-2. What a first half we're looking at right now. And honestly, it's really hard to keep my voice together right now because commentating is a tough job, guys. But Cleek scores for a fantastic cross from Denner. I just had to confirm that real quick, that it was Denner with the assist. And Denner comes again now, up against 3 defenders, gets the cross, but only managed to get a corner out of it. This could be a crucial moment for the Black 8's. Denner has to find someone on the back post maybe. Does cross it back, stick towards Ziltix, and Cheesy Chips there. A bit of a desperate dive, but he'll be happy to know that his hitbox was big enough to catch that ball. In comes Skewer now, up against 4 defenders. The Black 8's really do not want to throw away another goal. Rebbers on the overlap towards Edouard, and Maxim a little bit hesitant to go off his line there. But he gets it eventually. Cleek now, long ball towards Zeltix, who plays it up towards no one. He loses the ball actually. Now comes Fick, up against 2 defenders. Martinelli does well to drag it back, and even gets possession back for his team. Cleek now, in midfield, plays a crossfield pass to, well, I assume that would have been Curve, but unfortunately the ball was not meant to be. Edouard now, in between 2 defenders now. Clipsy, Denner having to drag back. Clipsy gets past 1, gets past 2 as well. Could go for the shot. What a save by Maxim again. Fantastic stop from the Belgian goalkeeper. However, in comes Aristocracy. Fick could flick it in from outside the box maybe. That was confusing. But eventually the ball gets defended away. Ziltix there, so close to get it. He does get the ball back, but Rebbers with a fantastic recovery. John Calvin says Turkish national team. Honestly, the facts are there. Conclusions are for the beholder, but I think the facts are there. Curve now for the shot. Hack missing the rebound. And that's going to be the first half, ladies and gentlemen. 4-2. The Black 8's are not out of it just yet. And you can see the poor mistake there from the goalkeeper. Well, from 2 goalkeepers actually, except one got away with it and the other one was a bit less fortunate. Just give me a couple seconds while I go get some water. This is hurting my throat. Alright, we're back, ladies and gents. So yeah, honestly, about this half I must say it's been pretty exciting. We've seen lots of great chances for both teams, but I feel like Aristocracy are still going to be able to edge this game out. They just have to be a bit less wasteful in attack. I think they got a bit too comfortable once they started going 4 goals up. And now they're starting to get the consequences. Fantastic ball from Skewer towards Fick, who's up against 1 defender. Could just cross it in, and he does. And Fetus. Gets the ball away. Now comes Zeltics. Aristocracy managed to get the ball back now. In comes Edward up against 4 defenders now. 3 versus 4. In comes Clipsy. Oh, what's he done? Oh my goodness me! Christ almighty, Clipsy! That caught everyone by surprise. What a strike there! I'm not sure if that's a goal or like a shot or a cross. I think the audience, myself included, are just as confused as the goalkeeper. Unbelievable. Maxim there, not able to anticipate it as a shot, and it just goes through him really. He does go for the dive, but he's just a bit too far off his line, and yeah, he is having a nightmare indeed. It's a very unfortunate night for him, and a night he'll want to forget for sure. Now comes Clipsy, and oof, barely loses out to the Black 8's defender now. In comes Zeltics. Gets past Edward now, who's got plenty of space to move into. Plays it towards Curve. He can take on the one-on-one against Explo. Could go for a quick cross in maybe towards Cleek, and it's cleared away by Alan Johnson. Fick now. Plays it towards Clipsy, who is once again could cut inside and come up with a very similar answer to the last time. I think Aristocracy have definitely realized how shaky the goalkeeper feels today. And the Black 8's just have to find a response. And at this point, well, it's the 53rd minute. They still have plenty of time to score 3 goals if they really wanted to get the tie-in. But again, Aristocracy just fantastic team play overall. In comes Clipsy now up against Hack. Hack trying his best to get the ball back for his club, but now comes Edward. Clipsy now can finish it this time for 6 maybe, and it's off the post. Fig now could go for the volley perhaps. We all know Fig likes to shoot, but I think Black 8's also are very much aware of his abilities. What a ball there towards Curve. This could be a strong counter-attack. Cleek is ahead of him. What a save by Chips. And Celtics again. What a save. Triple save. Unbelievable there. Well, pre-dive or not, that's a fantastic save. And now again, Cheesy Chips just catches the cross. Unbelievable saves there. You know, sometimes it doesn't matter how you make them. It's just the fact that you make a save is sometimes very crucial for your club. And Chris says, no, probably just dived the wrong way. I think so too, to be honest. He probably dove the wrong way. In comes Clipsy now. Could spot Fick perhaps. Does not play him through. Puts Fick in a very uncompromising position. Skura now loses out to Cleek, and Denner now has a chance on to play Curve. Curve could go for another crossing perhaps for his club. In comes Cleek on a back stick. No, it's Zeltics, and what a save again by Cheesy Chips. How many saves is this guy on right now? My guy's on 8 saves. He's having a good game so far, I'll tell you that much. Definitely keeping his team up ahead. Now then, Clipsy up against Martinelli. Who could go for a quick cross in towards Fick. Oh, and it's a good clearance there from Fetus. And now comes Denner on a counter-attack. Curve now up against Explo. Does manage to get past him, and it's a good save again from Cheesy Chips. So hard to get past him when you have such a tight angle to shoot from. Comes with predictable. Corner kick played. Hack back towards Curve. Go another cross and back stick towards Zeltics there, and Cheesy this time misses the ball completely, but he'll be fortunate to find out that his defender was there to back him up. In comes Clipsy now up against Fetus. Definitely wants to get on the 1v1, and he does get past him. Fick can go for the back stick. Show what a goal by Fick! I mean, do we really have to say much anymore? Do I really need to say more? I think the difference in skill level is very obvious between the two teams. Aristocracy just had another fantastic strike. And it's just a fantastic goal, isn't it? It goes right into the top corner. And they're not done yet. They still want to go for more. Maybe even go for double digits. They've definitely farmed out the weakness of the Black 8's. And in this case, unfortunately for them, their goalkeeper had a nightmare. Now then. Curve on the right wing. Explo forces slide tackle early. Curve back stick towards Kleekend. Cheesy Chips again gathers the ball very easily there from Kleek. I think Black 8's are getting a lot more desperate to make something happen. You can definitely see it because their desperation, well, it's a bad decision. Maxim with a good save, and this time he does get the double save in. Are there any more games tonight? Yeah, there's one more game tonight, I think, in the next hour or so. It's Brave against La Ocra. You can check out the fixtures on the tournament page in the hub, if you know how to find it. So yeah, there's one more game happening within half an hour, I think so. But it won't be me commentating. I must say, actually, Chris, I do think Cheesy Chips is going to be a fantastic goalie. What a ball, by the way, towards Fick. He can surely finish it up. A good save from Maxim, but Fick rolls it into the back of the net, and this time, well, the excitement of my voice says it all. It's barely there. I think all of us really knew. You know, it's just GG's all over the chat really at this point. I wouldn't be surprised if they saw it now. And it's a day to forget for the Black 8's, who've had a good first match of this Challengers phase, but this time, well, you can see what happens sometimes, guys. You can see what happens when you put up a team, a winning team up against another winning team, and you can still see the very stark contrast between skill, well, general abilities, really. There's definitely a skill diff happening over here. Clips now for crossing back stick towards Edouard, and it's, well, it's 8-2. Buries it, and it's a fantastic header there to put Aristocracy 6 goals up. But 8 goals scored. They could go for double digits here. I don't think Black 8's have any response at all to them. Man United versus Arsenal. Man, from an Arsenal fan's perspective, well, yeah. Not happy about it, but still facts. Curve now. I mean, I'm looking at this game right now, and I'm just wondering to myself, what can this team really do now? They're 6 goals behind. They had a chance to come back in the second half, but they've played a lot more worse now, I feel like. Definitely wasted a chance a bit more. Fick now can go for another shot, and this time it goes over the bar. Maxim now plays it towards Curve. Can take on the one-on-one. Does get past him. Can go for another goal now, and it's off the post. And I think it rebounds off the post into the hands of Chips. Bit unfortunate there to get the corner out of it, but nonetheless, keeper had it covered. Expo now takes his time, doesn't touch the ball well, but somehow he gets the ball back, and Hack forced into a yellow card tackle. Clipsy forced to play it back again. Edouard now. It's a 3 against 3. Denner can't push back in time. He's out of stamina. Edouard can go for the shot now. Good save from Maxim. That's a better highlight there from the Belgian goalkeeper, who's had a questionable performance today, but don't take that away from him. He still has fantastic abilities to save a shot like that. Edouard now. Up against 2 defenders. Denner forced to push back. Edouard. And yeah, well, that's why you need someone like Denner there to back you up. I think they might have wanted that backup to come earlier. I don't think Dene has done much in attack for the Black 8's so far. He's got an assist, I think, and that's about it. Skewer now. The center mid pushing up, and Hack makes quick work of him and even gets the throw in. That's a fantastic play. You can sort of see the lack of spirit now on the faces of the Black 8's. They really just want to get this game over with. In comes Dene now. Does get past Edouard, can go for the quick pass. He does manage to get it at some point. And Curve can go for the cross in. Oof, and it barely goes away. Just on the last moment carried away from the head of Cleek there on the back post. And it's a very poor pass there from the defender. Edouard now up against Dene. Does get past Dene, and this time it could be another counter attack for Aristocracy. Edouard's on his own, might be waiting for Fig there, and it's just a tiny bit too short of a pass, and Fig cannot run there in time. I think he might have expected Edouard to just play it hard to him. But you can see how the tempo is sort of slowed down for both teams. I think both teams have sort of just put their foot off the gas pedal, and at this point Aristocracy are just having fun. Explode now, could go for an overlap run. He could maybe take on this 1v1 here up against Hack. He does take him on. Gets past Hack. Could go for a second goal here, and it's deflected away from a shot. Explode now. Crossing backstick towards Clipsy. Deflected not once but twice, and it's away by Cleek. Curve now. Seem to have forgot for a second where the ball is. Now he's up against Alan Johnson. And he does definitely outbox him there, and Alan Johnson recovers well. Hack now. Plays it towards Curve. Cross in, and goes out for a corner kick. Curve now. Cross in. Dennett can go for a rebound shot maybe. Plays it back to Curve instead. Curve towards Cleek, and it's another one back. And it's just another consolation goal. Well, unfortunately, I can only imagine if the score was 4-3 right now at this point. I can only imagine if the Black 8's were able to hold off Aristocracy for those other 4 goals that were scored in the second half. It would have definitely made for a more exciting game, but as it is right now, it's just another consolation goal, isn't it? Celtics there completely messes up his touch. Rebbers now plays it all the way towards Clipsy, but oof, Dene takes on a 1v1, and he does get past him. Skewer now up against Celtics to go for the deep cross in. He does get the cross in, and the Cleek not enough to reach the ball there, and that's going to be the end of the match, I think. Dene, maybe a last chance for the Black 8's to get another goal in, and Chips gathers a very tame effort, and that's going to be match set, ladies and gentlemen. 8-3 is your final scoring. That's just well, not a result that they would have wanted, I think. The Black 8's anyways. And your score is going to be 8-3. Let me just change that real quick. 8-3 for Aristocracy. And well, I mean, overall it's just it's a day to forget, I think, for oh, hold on a second. We just got news in that RT against BSU is still 1-1. How long have they managed to keep the tie-in for? That's unbelievable that they still managed to get the tie-in for so long. I would imagine them, I would imagine there being goals, goals upon goals upon goals. But yeah, overall fantastic game. I think Aristocracy definitely took the edge over the Black 8's there when it mattered, and I think a lot of chances there from the Black 8's were wasted. Couple fantastic saves from the Aristocracy goalkeeper. So that's always good to see, isn't it? But overall, I think the goalkeepers from Black 8's had a day to forget. So I feel it's a bit sad, isn't it, to to have those sort of things happen to you in a league match. I think when you spend so much time preparing for a league game and you make so many mistakes, it's a bit demoralizing, isn't it? But yeah, I think, by the way, there's not many people are not anyone at all is going to look for an interview. So I think I think what I'm going to be doing is cutting the stream off short. I think my throat is starting to hurt anyways. Dude, commentary is a tough job, my guy. It's a tough job, but I try my best. What can I say? All right, guys. I think I'm gonna cut the stream off short here. So I'll catch you all later. Have a good night.